Liverpool's clear out summer. That's what I'm hearing, and I can't lie to you. I'm not really looking forward to it, to be honest. If the rumours are true that it's going to be a clear out, obviously off the pitch changes needs to happen. But I'm not here to talk about off the pitch. I'm here to talk about stuff that's happened on the pitch. And there is no smoke without fire in it. Some of these players have had a stinkers of a season, which some of them I'll put it down to the culture, while some of them I'll put it down to they're just not it. They're either not it or they're not the same players they once were. So I'm going to be discussing about the Liverpool clear-out that's apparently rumoured to be happening, who I believe should be kept and who I think should be sold and who I think should be loaned out or potentially get some type of minutes next season. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Without any further ado, let's get into this one. So the players that are rumoured to be on the list for transfer list, if I can bring it up right now, is obviously Mo Salah and Andy Robertson are going to be leaving on a free, unfortunately. But here are the players that are rumoured to be they could leave. McAllister, Curtis Jones, Joe Gomez, Federico Chiesa, Harvey Elliott, Calvin Ramsey, and Reece Williams. Now, let me start off with these names. Alexis McAllister, I'll drive him to the airport myself. He definitely should be shot. He definitely should be sold. He's been a liability defensively. Going forward, he offers nothing. And I don't think it's coaching because he's not even doing the basics. No individual quality. And I can't believe the amount of minutes that he has played this season. I cannot believe the minutes that he's played this season. Because most of the time, he shouldn't have been on the bench. He brings nothing to the team. Absolutely nothing. And obviously, people will say, oh, look at the previous seasons. Yeah, that was then, though. We're talking about now. And I can't see him getting anywhere near back to them levels. At best, he was a very good midfielder, but he was never world class. And if you compare it to the midfielders that we had in the previous years, I think Gini Wijnaldum was better. I think Fabinho was better. I think Hendo was better. I think even last season, I believe Ryan Gravenberch is better. So I do think we have the tendency to overrate some of our players, and McAllister is definitely one of them, in my humble opinion. Yeah, man, I don't think he's that good, honestly. So yeah, man, I wouldn't lose sleep. McAllister, yeah, man, right decision to sell him. Hopefully we sell him in the summer. If we don't, then I won't lose sleep, but it could be a risk if he's a first team starter week in, week out. That's all I'm going to say in it. But a next player that I wouldn't sell is Curtis Jones, not in any sort of circumstance. Because obviously Curtis Jones has his criticism because he holds on the ball for too long and that, and granted he does. But he's a very good squad player to have. And if you basing it off this season, he's been our second best midfielder behind Szoboszlai. Second best midfielder. He's been more consistent than Gravenberch and McAllister. He's offered more in the game. He's filled in at right back and he helped with our build, especially how comfortable he is on the ball. In the midfield, he has had some below par games, don't get it twisted, but he's always looked like he knew how to do the base. He looks like he knew what he was trying to do, but sometimes it wasn't coming off. Curtis Jones should be a Liverpool player next season and he should have got way more starts throughout the season. Way more starts. And I have a feeling that his relationship with Arne Slot is not the best. Not the best at all. This one as well, he needs to go as well. That's all I'm going to say. There's rumours going around saying he's staying beyond this season, but I'm not going to believe that. I'm choosing not to believe that, innit? Xabi Alonso, I believe that you'll be the next Liverpool manager next season. So, because of that now, I believe Curtis Jones should stay at the club. Joe Gomez, a very good servant to the club, contributed to titles, contributed so well to our famous wins. Versatility as well, left back fielding, right back fielding, even midfielding that 23-24 season he filled in. That partnership with Van Dijk, I still believe, should be spoken about way more than it should because he was quality, absolute quality, and I'll always have the utmost respect for Joe Gomez, you understand? And if we keep Joe Gomez beyond this season, I wouldn't be complaining at all because he's a very good squad player to have. But he's at an age where injuries has taken his toll on his career, unfortunately. He may look to try to get more game time and stuff like that. And I do think he deserves more game time in it as a first teamer. So I understand why Joe Gomez will be looking to move as he nearly left. He nearly left this summer. He nearly left. That I understand fully. And to be honest, if he goes, I wouldn't be against it. But at the same time, if he wasn't sold, I'll be very happy that he's not sold. You get it? So ultimately, it's down to Joe Gomez. I think Joe Gomez has earned the right to make his own decisions, innit? So, yeah, man. Shout out Joe Gomez all day, every day. Chiesa, it hasn't worked out for him at Liverpool, unfortunately. I think he's been mistreated, but when he has come on this season, he hasn't looked great from an individual point of view. Harvey Elliott, it's not clear, doesn't fancy him. I still believe Harvey Elliott is technically gifted, but obviously, you know, it's clear to see that his future doesn't lie with Liverpool. So, but hot take, I'll keep him next season and be one of the you know, the players around the team. That's what I would do, because I still believe in the talent. I still believe Harvey Elliott has more to offer in the team, innit? And I do think he's a Premier League player. Liverpool quality, maybe not, but I don't know, man. For me, Harvey Elliott, I'll give him another chance personally. And Calvin Ramsey and Reece Williams, I'm all for them getting sold. So, like, you get me. So let's go through these players now and see that if these men deserve to be sold or should be kept. Alisson Becker, keep. Mohamed, I haven't been convinced of him this season, but keep, obviously, get well soon. Woodman, third choice goalkeeper, he actually did well in this game against Everton. Jeremy Frimpong, I'm not sold. I'm not sold about Jeremy Frimpong at all. I think he's limited personally, but obviously keep, because he just bought him in his first season and that, like, he deserves another chance in it, but I'm just not sold. Van Dijk, keep. He's still our best defender, let's be real, living legend. Konate signed a new deal. Very happy with Konate signing a new deal, by the way. I know people don't really rate him. I know he's had a shaky season. But with players that showed like quality and know what they're capable of doing, I just think it's a mental thing with Konate. I think it's different from McAllister. McAllister, I think on the ball, his ability is washed. With Konate, I don't see that with Konate. I just think mentally, his head goes, in it, and when his head goes, he makes some wild things on the ball. He makes some wild errors on the ball. When he locks in, he actually looks like an accomplished centre back, which he is. But when his head's not in the game, he moves rash. But I'm happy Konate stays, because I still think, like, on his day, he's a very good centre back, and under a different manager, we'll see a consistent Ibrahim Konate. Leone, get well soon. Hopefully, he makes a speedy recovery. Keep. Kirkez, I like Kirkez. I'm a believer of Milos Kirkez, a firm believer. Like, some of these players need new managers for them to show their true capabilities. You understand? Wataru Endo is going from injury. Gravenberch signed a new deal. Since the turn of the year, I've been less than impressed with Ryan Gravenberch personally. Less than impressed. But obviously, I'll keep him, but not as a start, as a squad player. As a squad player personally. Flo, 100% keeps. So Bosley, keep. Hopefully, he signs that new deal. Cody Gakpo, I'll sell Cody Gakpo, man. I'll sell Cody Gakpo. Like, he had a very good game against Everton. Very good game, but I don't think he's that good, bro. I think he's average, personally. I think he's an average player, man. Like, you know, limited take-ons, like, decision making, very inconsistent. He gets bars off the ball easily, not good aerially, like, yeah, man, he's not it still. He's not it for me. Real Ngamoa, keep 100%. Alexander Isak, keep. And yeah, man, that's just my thing on who I'll keep and sell, and the clear out that's needed. That obviously changes are happening. Changes are 100% happening, and it needs to happen. But I just feel like the manager is a mixture. The players are cut, but the manager's not getting the best out of players that I do believe that is showing some sort of capabilities on the pitch, but they just need to be coached better. And I just named the players that I believe should be coached better, innit? Because I see something in them, whilst other players, I don't. So that's just me. Let me know your thoughts about the sell, keep, loan. Let me know in terms of the clear out, what you think is going to happen in the clear out. Because the names have been linked to the likes of Adam Whartons, the Diamondes, the Torre from Hoffenheim. We've been linked to players, but I can't get excited about signings because I already know who's in charge. And as long as Arne Slot's in charge, he's not going to improve any player. And it's going to look very clear to me what Brendan Rodgers was looking in 15-16. Simple as that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Until then, I am out. Peace. I am out of here.